coming to you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe. Like and subscribe. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe. Korra spilling all the tea, coming to you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe. Like and subscribe. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe. Korra spilling all the tea, coming to you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe. Like and subscribe.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. Hello, hello, hello. I said, let me just go on and cut it short so we can get into the program, okay? Welcome, 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 welcome. This is Amora, your host for the Talk About It with Amora show. I hope you guys are doing well. I had a nap and I'm feeling good, feeling awesome, amazing, and hope that you are too, okay? Big, huge shout out to my members, those that are lit up in green. Thank you so very much for being sponsors of my channel. I encourage everyone that if you want to hear more content from me, to please hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button so you will be notified every single time I go live, okay? And share with your friends. Invite them to come check out my channel as well. Hope all is doing well tonight. Let's get right into this show, okay? Let me go ahead and put my disclaimer up because y'all know I ain't trying to defame nobody. Y'all know I ain't trying to infringe upon nobody's rights. Everything that I say out my mouth today is based on my opinion is covered under the fair use for the purpose such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Okay. So let's go ahead and get rid of that disclaimer right quick so we can continue on with the show, baby. Listen, I want to talk about narcissism today. But hold on, before we go any further, here we go, you guys. Turn up your volumes.
Okay, let's address something really quick. Why did I bring my business to the internet in the first place? It's because I'm smart. I knew exactly what was going to happen. I was told exactly what was going to happen. So I made a strategic move to protect myself. It's called Hollywood 101. If you know when somebody's going to go, you know for sure somebody's going to go try to destroy your character on the internet, you do it first. So that's why I did that. Not because I feel good about it. Not because I wanted to. Truly didn't want to. Actually, I truly didn't want to. But I was left with no choice. I was left with no choice. And I accepted the consequences of that choice. The consequences of not making that choice would have been far more severe. So, it's called using this. I was a fantastic husband. Fucking fantastic. I supported, loved, adored, and dedicated my life.
That would never get old with me. I know y'all do not like me putting that up there, but that would never get old to me. And the reason being is because he literally admits to bringing his business to the internet for the purpose of trying to save himself. He knew Korra would speak about the relationship at some point, right? She would tell people why they are no longer together. So what did he want to do? He wanted to come out here and create a smear campaign against Korra before she was able to tell what really went on in their relationship. Along with that smear campaign, what did he do? He created a lot of lies, because that's what narcissists do. They create a lot of lies to tarnish your reputation. That is their goal. You guys are no longer together, so what do they want to do? Destroy you. Destroy you. A narcissist's weapon of choice is often verbal. Slander, lies, playing the victim, and flipping tales of who was the victim and who was the abuser. Gossip, rage, verbal abuse, and intentional infliction of emotional pain. It is a systematic dismantling of another person's relationship, reputation, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, life, and very soul. This is why narcissists are sometimes often called emotional vampires. They will try to suck the life out of you. That is a narcissist. They want to see you suffer. They want to see you ruined. They want to see you broke, busted, and disgusted. If you're not with them, they want to see you down bad. And I'm talking about real bad. Let's listen to this video right here, and then we're going to go into another video, okay? And we're going to talk about it.
The smear campaign of your life against you. The narcissist is, you are divorcing a narcissist. Get ready for the smear campaign of your life against you. The narcissist is hurt. Their ego is hurt that you would want a divorce, or even if they said they wanted the divorce, they're still hurt that you're going along with it. And in narcissists' words, they want to see you rot on the street. They want you homeless, jobless, and without custody of your own children. So they will do anything to ruin your reputation within your community, within your circle of friends, within your own family, and they will make sure that all of those relationships die so that you are left alone, without money, without children, without support. do this by exaggerating information about you or purely making up lies about you. They do not care who they hurt in the process because all a narcissist wants is to retaliate against you. So, have you married for 10?
Okay. So I got this from somebody else's page. That's why I was trying to catch it in time, okay? What do they want? They do not care. They want to retaliate against you. Yeah, they may have asked for a divorce. Yeah, they may have said, I'm going to divorce you, but you're not supposed to go along with it. You're supposed to beg and keep begging and keep begging and pleading and begging and pleading and begging and pleading. You're not supposed to go along with it. You're not supposed to say, okay, let's get a divorce. You're not supposed to say, okay, you want the relationship over, then let's get it over with. You're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to sit there and plead and beg and say, I'll do whatever you want me to do. Because Lord forbid the day you say, okay, let's get a divorce, they're going to ruin you or try to. They're going to ruin themselves trying to ruin you, okay? They're going to harass you. They're going to harass your friends, your family. They're going to smear your name up and down in social media, real life. They don't care. Your job, your friends, your family. They're going to try to ruin you, get between you and your family and take away your support team. They absolutely do not want to see you doing better than you were when you were with them or before them. They want you doing horrible. They don't care if you have children or not. They will even try to turn your children against you. Okay, that is what a narcissist will do. A narcissist will never, ever try to co-parent in peace. They don't know such a thing, okay? They may lie, say, oh, I want to co-parent in peace. They know such a thing. They don't know it at all, okay? This is what Justin Dean really is a narcissist, you guys. I want to play another video and I want to break it down and I want to go over the steps in which proves that this man is indeed a narcissist, okay? Let's put this one up on the stage right quick.
Talk about narcissistic abuse suggests that you should leave the narcissist immediately once you know what you're dealing with, once you recognize the reality of your relationship with them, be it a parent or a partner, you should go no contact. But unfortunately, no one truly talks about post-separation abuse. No one talks about the hell that this narcissist puts you through.
Okay, let me just stop right there. Yeah, the title says Korra divorced a narcissist, but did she really escape the abuse? The reason why it says that because no one really talks about it after the fact. Yeah, divorcing a narcissist is hard. Yes, divorcing a narcissist, you're free from the divorce, but are you free from the abuse? And this is for people with or without children, okay? Are you really free from the abuse after you've gotten away? That's what we're going to talk about today. Are you really free? Because see, they recruit these, what they call flying monkeys to harass you, to bash you and harass you, to bother your peace. So are you really, really free from the abuse after you said, I'm done? I want out. The relationship is over. Are you really free? Let's continue.
No one talks about the stalking. No one talks about the legal battles. No one talks about the guilt trips, hoovering, and how they try everything in their capacity to keep you in the trap. Let's talk about this aspect in today's episode, and let's begin with a small video clip. If you think divorce is the end of the narcissistic relationship, you are wrong, because it gets worse from that point onwards. Let me explain how. Divorce means many things in this context. Divorce means unmasking of the narcissist. Divorce means biggest narcissistic injury ever. Divorce could also mean exposure of the narcissist. If all of this happens in combination, what could you expect from a narcissist? If they abused you without all of this happening throughout the relationship, what are they going to do from now on? In truth and reality, they become worse. which is why post narcissistic abuse or post divorce narcissistic abuse is a real thing.
Let me just stop right here. So for anybody that's currently, even though we're talking about Justin Dean today, if anybody that is currently in a narcissistic marriage and you want out, you really need to pay attention, because you have to understand what you need to do to fight this narcissist need to start before you get a divorce, okay? You get a divorce, you need to know that you got an uphill battle on your hand. Just like this man said, it becomes worse. The narcissist is worse after you left them than they were while you were together, okay? You really need to understand you have a large project ahead of you, probably for many, many years to come.
They try to defeat you in the court. They try to take away everything in whatever way they can. They try to alienate you from your children. They try to smear campaign and destroy your reputation. They try to isolate you further because they can't control you directly anymore. Contrary to the most popular belief, narcissistic abuse gets worse 10 times, 100 times worse after separation. People say, well, leaving is the key, but leaving doesn't always set you free, unfortunately. Which is not to say that you should stay, because leaving or staying doesn't make a difference. It does. There is a lot of difference. Leaving is always the solution. But the thing is, recognizing and validating the difficulties a survivor faces after leaving is equally important as emphasizing leaving is. So talking about these difficulties.
So what he's saying is, knowing that you're going to have a battle ahead of you is the key. Not saying stay in that narcissistic relationship. Just don't be fooled and think, oh, once I get a divorce, I am free. If you was married to a narcissist, you would never be free. You would never be free, okay? As long as that narcissist breathes on this earth, you would never be free, okay? They will try to drain you. Like he said, they will keep you tied up in what? The legal system, because they think the legal system will drain your pocket. And that's what they're trying to do. Drain your pocket. So you could do what? Throw the towel in and eventually say, you know what? You win. That's what they want you to do. A narcissist wants to win. Win is the biggest thing and most important thing to them. To beat you. To beat you. They want you at their beck and call. They want you to know you can't survive without me. I will suck air out of you. And that's what they do. They're not going to leave you alone. It doesn't even matter if you go on in another relationship or if they go on in another relationship. You are their supply. You are. So as long as you know you're not free, you might be free on paper. You may be free on paper. But now the real battle begins. You have to deal with the narcissist and their shenanigans afterwards. And that you need to be prepared for, okay?
You have to imagine the household or the family of the narcissist as the manifestation or expression of the fantasy land of the narcissist. The different members of this family unit perform different roles, and all these roles have this one collective function, and that is to enable the narcissist's ego. The narcissist heavily relies on the supply he gets from the control he has over this family unit.
And once he loses that control, once a narcissist loses that control, that's when they go berserk. They can't take it. That's the one thing. Snatching the plug from them, snatching your control back from them, creates that monster in them. That's when that monster raised up, right? And show their ugly face. And that's when they start hitting you to your core, sucking life out of you because they lost control. And they're constantly trying to get it back, get it back, get it back, get it back, get it back. And that's why you're going through the pain that you're going to be going through when leaving a narcissist.
Or whatever it looks like in your case. Once this family unit is broken, let's say you file for divorce, you take your children with yourself, and they do not have the same control they used to have in the past, they lose it. They go crazy. Why? because this is the biggest form of injury to them, the absolute loss of control.
You heard him. Loss of control when dealing with a narcissist is the biggest injury. Taking back your control. I'm talking about fully, not allowing this man to control, man or woman, because women can be narcissists too, but not allowing this person to have control over you. That's the biggest injury. Woo! That's when the real trouble starts.
Narcissist is left on their own, alone, and it's almost like they start squirming. It agitates them, it makes them feel deeply anxious, and that anxiety is naturally converted to rage, as is every emotion in a narcissist. Every single thing they feel discovered by rage, and that rage gets translated into post separation abuse. They try everything in their capacity to put you through hell because they are punitive, they are envious, they are jealous. Be it a parent or a partner, it doesn't matter. Massive smear campaigns are run against you. People are involved in situations to triangulate you, to prove you are the crazy one. And then
you see that? They try to prove, they try to go out there and say, no, this person is crazy. This person has the mental illness. Those are the ones that quickly run to social media or to the family or however they can get the news out. They want to ruin your reputation. They want to get it out and tell people this person is sick in the head. They're mental. They're crazy. They're psychotic. They are abusive. Everything that they've done to you, they're going to switch it around and say that you've done it to them. Okay? They go on this smear campaign and they pretend to be the victim. They want people to think that you did all of this stuff to them. That's what they do.
there goes the other chapter of legal abuse. Massive and major legal abuse, and unfortunate is the truth that our legal systems are not equipped with the understanding of narcissistic abuse or how emotional abuse actually works. In most cases, narcissists are clever enough not to put their hands on you, and in court systems, only physical abuse is recognized. That being the case, most of the
And see, that's what Korra is dealing with right now. See, he's talking about they use the legal system, right? And then they actually try to convince you to put hands on them, right? That's why you remember in the first restraining order, Korra said he handed her a knife and said, stab me, stab me. Why? Because he wanted to be able to go down there and use that against Korra. But Korra was smart. Korra didn't stab him because he would have used that to gain access to his children, total access to his children, right? But that's what they're doing. That's what Justin is doing now, trying to use the legal system against Korra, okay?
Abuse goes unrecognized, and you are abused further through the court system, while the narcissist enjoys all the liberty, equal custody, takes most of the money, and you have to fight for pennies. Another struggle that many survivors deal with is the
I'm going to rewind it because I want you guys to hear what he just said. Because the courts don't recognize
clever enough not to
emotional and psychological abuse, because they don't recognize it as abuse, hence why Korra's restraining order was denied, because they don't recognize emotional, psychological abuse, mental abuse as abuse just yet, only physical. They didn't grant the restraining order, and what happens? The narcissist, the real abuser, they get to walk away with joint custody. They get to walk away with $50,000 of marital assets, okay? They get to walk away with the liberties of being, quote unquote, a good father, when all along they are a narcissist. They are an abuser, a manipulator, a gaslighter, okay? But they get to walk away with the liberties of being able to say, I'm a great father. I love my children. I'm the world's best dad, knowing that they put that mother through torture when they were in the relationship, and they're even further abusing her outside of the relationship, okay?
put their hands on you. And in court systems, only physical abuse is recognized. That being the case, most of the abuse goes unrecognized, and you are abused further through the court system, while the narcissist enjoys all the liberty, equal custody, takes most of the money, and you have to fight for pennies. Another struggle that many survivors deal with is the stalking and the hoovering of the narcissist. Let's say there are no children, but still the narcissist manages or tries to manage the relationship through hoovering and stalking. Even narcissistic parents do that with their estranged children. They send relatives, use flying monkeys to get them back. They find a channel of contact to guilt trip the child, to elicit some kind of obligation, a sense of obligation, or to trigger some kind of fear, some kind.
And the triggering of the fear and the hoovering and the stalking, do we not see that? Do we not see that? The triggering of the fear. You will be deported. You will be deported. You will lose your children and be deported. Okay? The stalking. Going over to her page, watching every live, going over to the sister page, watching every live, going over to the content creators that's speaking against you and watching every live. I heard a live today with a young lady that said, why, if Justin really wanted a divorce, if Korra did all these horrible things to him, why would he want to run to his abuser? Because that's what he does. He runs over to her page. He watches her. He follows her. Why would you follow your abuser? He follows Korra. If you go to Justin's page right now, you will see that he follows Korra on every last one of her platforms. And I'm not just talking about Facebook. I'm talking about Instagram and all the other accounts. He follows her. Why would you want to follow your abuser? She's not following him. Huh? But yet he want to come out here and play victim and tell people, I'm dealing with narcissistic abuse. I'm the victim. I was abused by her. I was the perfect daddy, the perfect father, the perfect husband. They hoover over you and they stalk your life. They send their flying monkeys to do what? Stalk you, harass you, and bash you for their pleasure. They get a pleasure out of seeing other people tearing you down for their sake.
Kind of loss that would make the child to break no contact and get back with the narcissistic parent. The difficulties are extreme. I have been personally through this, so I know how extreme it gets sometimes, and you need a lot of patience and so much support to just stay on the path, because one wrong step and all the progress you have made would come crumbling down, would be destroyed like that. They do not care, and they have this predatory sixth sense to know when you have made progress enough for them to come in and to destroy it.
And this is important what he just said. So a narcissist actually stalk you, they watch you, and when they see that you've made enough progress to actually get them out of your system and move forward, they see you flourishing. What are they going to do? They're going to come in like a vulture and interrupt that. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you dancing. That aggravates their soul. Okay, so what are they going to do? They're going to come in and recreate the bull crap. Hence why he came out with the, let me tell my side of the story. Let me tell y'all what really happened 2 years later, okay? 2 years later. Let me regurgitate what went on in a marriage that's no longer here. Let me regurgitate what type of person she really is. Let me start it all over again. And trust me when I tell you, this is not the end. Next year, this time, we're going to be like, OMG. Didn't you talk about this last year and the year before last and the year before that? Haven't we heard this before? But guess what? He will retell it and retell it and retell it. But the only thing about it is it will be mixed up with a whole lot of lies, because, you know, liars don't remember the same story that they told. So it would be a different story, then a different story, then a different story. And guess what? The story will become worse and worse and worse, because what we just heard the other day, now is not only I was good to her, I was a great provider, I was the perfect husband. and that she threatened, she told me to jump off a balcony, and she grabbed Junie's arm and she told Junie that she regret having her. Now it's she took out an insurance policy, increased the amount, and told me to off myself because we will be better with the money and without you. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's going to get worse and worse and worse, okay? He's already went to the court and said what? She threatened me with a sniper rifle. It's going to get worse. Before the end, he may even say she cooked me a meal and it was poison or something, you know? I'm not trying to put no ideas on him, but it will get worse because what he wants to do, he wants the public to believe that she's a horrible person. And I'm going to tell you something. The fact that she has a support system right now burns him up. They want to get rid of the support system so bad. That's another #1 goal. Get the family away from her. Hence why he told Nancy that her husband tried to sleep with Korra because see, he wanted the two sisters to fall out with each other. Hence why he said Korra told him that her father emmed her while she was a child. Why? Because he wanted the father to fall out with Korra. Okay? He wants Korra's friends to fall out with Korra. The reason why he came out here and said she scammed y'all, she's asking y'all for money, she's scammer. Why? Because he wants the supporters to fall out with Korra. He doesn't want Korra to have no one, totally, not even her own children. That's why he got into the Nigerian blogger's ears, because not only did he want to break her support system here in America, if she ever went back to Nigeria, he wanted that support system in Nigeria to be broken, dissipated, okay, depleted, gone. That's what he wants. That's what narcissists want. They want to ruin you, isolate you, leave you with absolutely nothing. That's their goal.
Can't see you moving on. That is their failure. That is their defeat. Their jealousy and
let me go back because you hear what he said. They can't see you moving on. They can't stand it. They can't see you moving on.
How extreme it gets sometimes, and you need a lot of patience and so much support to just stay on the path, because one wrong step and all the progress you have made would come crumbling down, would be destroyed like that. They do not care, and they have this predatory sixth sense to know when you have made progress enough for them to come in and to destroy it. They can't see you moving on. That is their failure. That is their defeat. Their jealousy and animosity do not want you to just become your own person. They do not want to see you blooming and blossoming. That is their failure. And these are the things that drive them to further drive you crazy. Let's focus on legal abuse post-separation a little bit more by watching this small video clip. Think about this for a moment. How effective can a legal contract be when a narcissist considers themselves above the law? They defy all negotiations and agreements, leaving your only choice to keep running to the court again and again. But the court system doesn't always help. Why?
You hear what he said? They defy all the negotiation, whatever you came up with in mediation and said, okay, this is what I agree to. They don't give a shit. They think they are above the law. They will break all of that because they don't care. They don't care what they agreed. You think you agreed something with them and that's where it ends? No. That's not enough for them. They didn't win. You guys agreed. So because you guys came to agreement, they don't feel like they won anything. He left that divorce in 2022 feeling like a loser. He didn't feel like no winner. Hence, since the divorce, how many ex partes he's filed since the divorce? 2 or 3 since the divorce, not the one that he filed in August. 2 or 3 since then. 2 or 3 more, you guys, since the divorce, because he didn't feel like a winner. You guys agreed on something. He feels like he's above the law, and because he's above the law, he wants to beat you at something. He wants to win. Now, in his mind, he'll come out here and tell people, oh, I won. But deep down inside, he know he didn't win. So what does he do? Try again. What does he do? Try again. What does he do? Try again.
Because the legal system, unfortunately, is ill-prepared to recognize and deal with the abusive aspects of narcissistic separations. The courts inadvertently amplify and reinforce this destructive dynamic. It's not merely about the narcissist seeking victory, no. It's about their unwillingness to let go. They thrive when engaged in conflict or when controlling a narrative. Those attempting to move on, heal and regain control of their lives face many obstacles, unfortunately. The notion that everything is settled upon signing the divorce papers is far from the truth for many of us narcissistic abuse survivors. That's it. Leaving doesn't always set you free, as I said earlier. The legal battles that many survivors of narcissistic abuse go through end up causing more damage than the actual narcissistic relationship. Because think about this, hundreds and thousands of dollars in legal fees, and then back and forth between their lawyers, your lawyers and you, forensic analysis, psychological analysis, if that ever happens, proving your argument, containing your reactions, motion after motion, mediation after mediation. All these things are extremely draining. And let me tell you this, the narcissist intentionally and quite knowingly uses the system against you to drain you of all the money, to drain you of your emotional resources, and to turn your children against you. There is something called parental alienation. Maybe this is for another episode, but the narcissist also uses that against you. For these very reasons, you have to microplan everything before taking the step of leaving. In fact, when it comes to leaving, it's not a single step. No, it's not. You have to understand that it is a process, and you have to microplan everything, as I said, which just means you have to think ahead of the narcissist. You have to be 2 steps ahead of them so that you can predict what they are going to do, and you have your response prepared.
And that is so true. You have to be a narcissist. One, I feel like you need to go to narcissist abuse or narcissist survivor counseling. You need to go to counseling, right? You need to stay ahead of the narcissist. You need to anticipate their next move, okay? You need to know that something else is going to come up. If they say, oh, you know what, Korra, I'm tired of fighting. I'm done, Korra. You win. I'm done, Korra. I'm done. I don't want to fight no more. I just want to peacefully co-parent. Lies. You have to know it's lies. You cannot sit here and believe any of that stuff is true. They don't know how to peacefully do anything. You have to stay 10 steps above them. You have to already know that it's bullshit. They do not want to co-parent in peace, be in peace, see you in peace. They don't want none of that, okay? None of it. You have to stay ahead of them. You have to anticipate them doing something else. And that is crazy. Yes, it's like living on the edge, stepping on pins and needles, but you have to anticipate what are they going to do next? What are they going to do next? They're going to do something. So you do have to stay on your toes, unfortunately.
To cover all your corners, you have to mitigate the risk. You have to know what your risk is. You have to do the risk analysis. I mean, you have to be very strategic, which requires a lot of emotional regulation. I would say leaving is a process that sometimes takes months, and rightfully so. It sometimes takes even years. I have worked with people who are in the process of leaving, and we have worked for a year and a half, let's say, in some cases, just to plan every single thing that could happen, that would happen, and then how that would be covered. Leaving is a complex thing. It can set fire to everything. It can just make it 100 times worse if done abruptly, if done out of impulsivity. You have to plan everything before you trigger the alarm. That is what I have to say for today. And before we end today's episode, let's watch this small clip which will sum it all for you. In some cases, narcissists never move on or move forward. They are addicted to supply. Their obsession with abusing you knows no bounds. Once you leave them, you have to brace yourself for their relentless attempts to weasel back into your life with one goal in mind: to harass, demoralize, punish, and hurt you at every
Harass, demoralize, hurt you, and punish you. Harass, demoralize, hurt you, and punish you. That's what you got to look forward to in a narcissist. Leaving a narcissist, you have to know that they will harass you, demoralize you, hurt you, and punish you. Because they're jealous. They want revenge. That's what they want. Revenge.
Single time. Here are some of the ways post-separation narcissistic abuse works. Divorce and custody battles are difficult, but with a narcissist, everything is extreme and very complicated. They overwhelm you through the legal system, leaving you feeling like a hurricane has hit you. They also use their children as a tool to make you feel insignificant. They manipulate and lie to their children, triangulate siblings, and demand loyalty. They also stalk you, hack into your emails and devices, and install tracers.
Hack into your email devices. Now, while they were separated or going through the divorce, what did he do? I think they were already divorced, actually. What did he do? He hacked into her social media and found out how much she was getting paid. Now, I don't know if he hacked into the social media or maybe he opened her mail or whatever the case may be, but he came out to show the world that she was making $85,000, right? That was after their split up, okay? They were already split up. And they hacked into your shit because they're trying to keep up with you. A narcissist do not know how to let go. You're going to hear him say next, they even try to plant tracers on you. Did we not hear that? Did we not hear somebody that used to be on his side say that this man tried to put a camera in a bear and send it home with his child just so he can try to keep up with what she got going on in her own home? This is ridiculous and scary. Now, if this doesn't show you that this man is a narcissist, you're just completely blind at this point. But let's just run it back just a few seconds.
Just everything is extreme and very complicated. They overwhelm you through the legal system, leaving you feeling like a hurricane has hit you. They also use their children as a tool to make you feel insignificant. They manipulate and lie to their children, triangulate siblings, and demand loyalty. They also stalk you, hack into your emails and devices, and install tracers. They use social media to portray themselves as victims to cause further pain.
They use social media to portray themselves as victims in order to cause further pain. They use social media to portray themselves as victims. Hey, you guys, Korra cheated on me with 1,800 men. This is what she did to me. I took care of her. I migrated her here to the United States and I gave her a good little life. And this is what she did to me in return. She's a horrible person. Run over there and show her the errors of her ways. Stand up, America. Stand up, Nigeria. Do not let this person win. This is what he's saying. Stand up, you guys, and be on my side. I am the victim here. But Justin is not the only one. We know other people that play the victim as well. Go on social media and play the victim to further cause pain to the victim, the real victim.
Single time. Here are some of the ways post-separation narcissistic abuse works. Divorce and custody battles are difficult, but with a narcissist, everything is extreme and very complicated. They overwhelm you through the legal system, leaving you feeling like a hurricane has hit you. They also use their children as a tool to make you feel insignificant. They manipulate and lie to their children, triangulate siblings, and demand loyalty. They also stalk you, hack into your emails and devices, and install tracers. They use social media to portray themselves as victims to cause further pain. Communication is also used to wear you down through aggressive texts, harassing voicemails, and insulting 3,000. So towards the end, what I was saying was they harassed you through 3,000 word long emails. Basically, what I meant was they just go on rambling, pestering you, trying to bring you down through these illogical passages that make no sense, are filled with belittling, shaming, guilt tripping, covertly putting you down and abusing you. The key to dealing with this stuff is to just one, plan ahead of time, know exactly what you're dealing with and what they will do and what your response would be, who is in your team and how they would help you to corner the beast. Two, you need to build emotional resilience.
Build emotional resilience. That is so important. You have to build emotional resilience. You have to know they are going to cause your life misery. You have to actually accept the fact that that's what their goal is, and you have to build emotional resilience. They're going to call your names. If you're going to let those names get you down and out, then you lose. You have to build emotional resilience, almost like a shield around your life when it comes to them. So when those words, those belittling words or those threats come at you, it bounces off. You are an immigrant. You're gonna be deported. Boom, bounced off. You're going to prison. Boom, bounced off. You're gonna lose your children. Boom, bounced off. You're going to jail. Boom, bounced off. You cannot live in fear with these kind of people. You have to build emotional resilience. You have to know those threats, those guilt trips. Your kids are not going to like you when they get older. Boom, bounce off. Okay? You cannot let them attack you emotionally, because once you do, you lose. You lose. That's what they want to do. Should I deport her? Should I just call immigration and have her deported right now? She needs to shut her mouth. You have to build emotional resilience. Know that that's their attack. That's what they're trying to get to you. Your emotions. They want control over you. They want you living in fear. They want you scared. They want you walking on eggshells. Build emotional resilience. Let that shit bounce off. They are not stronger and more powerful as they think they are. Let it bounce off. Bounce it off.
You have to know how to regulate your emotions and your nervous system so that you can contain yourself and use their reactions against them.
There you go. Emotionally contain yourself and use what they got for you against them, like Korra did the other day. I loved it. I love how she said, you do know that threatening immigration is illegal. Throw that shit back in their face. Learn the laws. Learn what your ramifications are. Find out what your boundaries are. Find out what you can and cannot do wherever you are in your surroundings. Find out what is legal for your children. Teach your children. Go take them to counseling. Or if you can't take them to counseling, you do the work and you counsel them, right? And throw that shit back in their face. They won't like it, okay? Know the laws. Don't have them have you living in fear. If they want to threaten your immigration, learn everything you need to know about immigration. If they want to threaten your privilege, meaning not privilege, but your not security, but what's the word? Your freedom, by saying, oh, you going to prison, you going to prison. Find out what you can go to prison for. And so when they say things like, you're going to jail, you already know you're not going to jail. Learn the laws. Beat them at their own game and throw that shit back in their faces. Hold on one second.
Logical passages that make no sense are filled with belittling, shaming, guilt tripping, covertly putting you down and abusing you. The key to dealing with this stuff is to just one, plan ahead of time, know exactly what you're dealing with and what they will do and what your response would be, who is in your team and how they would help you to corner the beast. Two, you need to build emotional resilience. You have to know how to regulate your emotions and your nervous system so that you can contain yourself and use their reactions against them. That was it for today's episode. I hope you found it insightful. If you did, let me know in the comments. I'll talk with you in the next one. Until then, let the healing begin.
Listen, that was good. That was a good episode, and I will be bringing more to you guys. Listen, that described Justin and Korra to a T, but not just them, because they're not the only ones that's dealing with narcissistic post-divorce or post-relationships. There's a lot of people that's dealing with it, okay? You have to know how to beat a narcissist. You cannot sit here for one moment and think, okay, now they finally want to do the right thing. No, they don't. No, they don't. It's gaslighting. They might try to gaslight and manipulate you into thinking that they want to do the right thing, but they never want to do the right thing, because the right thing to them is winning, beating you. Let's listen to this one more time.
Get ready for the smear. When you are divorcing a narcissist, get ready for the smear campaign of your life against you. The narcissist is hurt. Their ego is hurt that you would want a divorce, or even if they said they wanted the divorce, they're still hurt that you're going along with it. And in narcissist's words, they want to see you rot on the street. They want you homeless, jobless, and without custody of your own children. So they will do anything to ruin your reputation within your community, within your circle of friends, within your own family, and they will make sure that all of those relationships die so that you are left alone, without money, without children, without support. They do this by exaggerating information about you or purely making up lies about you. They do not care who they hurt in the process, because all a narcissist wants is to retaliate against you. So get
ready. All they want to do is retaliate against you. They want everybody away from you. When we heard that video with him talking to that blogger Flora, right? And he said, I want to neutralize her environment, which means that I want to get rid of all of her support. Nancy being number one. I want to be able to do that so she's left on her own. That's what he wanted to do, you guys. He wanted to neutralize her environment, get her by herself. No friends, no family, and no supporters. So that's why it's very, very important. I'm so glad that Korra has her Koreans. She has her community that's not going to allow her to fail, okay? When he says scammer, 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 beggar, 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 he's not saying that to his people, right? To pick fun at her. Because Korra don't give a damn what they think. He's trying to get in the ears of her supporters. He wants her supporters to think that they are being scammed, that they are being manipulated, that they are being used, okay? Everything that these individuals just said about a narcissist describe Justin to a T. He's the one that filed motion after motion after motion, okay? He's the one that's trying to go after full custody of the kids with no visitation to the mom. Korra didn't do that. Korra only said she wanted legal custody just to be able to make some decisions that's in the best interest of the children, okay? And listen, it's good that she wants that, because Justin don't care nothing about that. He's not making school decisions. He didn't even pay half of the school fee that he promised that he was going to pay. Justin don't even want to pay hospital bills for the kids. That's not his interest. That's not what he wants to do. He's really not the provider that he lies and tell people that he is. He's not, okay? But Justin is the one that wants to keep her in the legal system. Justin is the one that filed ex parte after ex parte after ex parte, trying to hold up the divorce. It would have worked until she threatened to release that tape. And the one that came out with Flora, once that was released, he said, oh shit, let me sign these papers, okay? All right? And then he tells people, oh, I won. He hasn't won anything. Not anything. He hasn't won nothing. So what does he do? He tried again. He's taking her back to court again. And because he lied and said she threatened him with a sniper rifle, they approved the temporary restraining order, which will be tossed out come August, okay? In August, it will be tossed out. But what is he going to do? He's going to come out here and run to social media and tell people he won. But people like myself, even if I have to go to court on August the 19th, will come out here and put it on the floor, okay? And tell you guys what really happened in court, all right? Yeah. So that's the gist of it. Justin has proven himself to be a narcissist. Who's the one in court trying to take the kids, want a person to lose. He hollers, I want to co-parent in peace. I want to co-parent in peace. I want to co-parent in peace. That man doesn't know how to spell peace, okay? He knows nothing about peace. He's jealous and he's manipulative. She divorced him, but he was married to a resilient woman. Korra is resilient. She bounced back after all of the shit he put her through, honey. And she's glowing even to this day. Even though he got her whole page demonetized, she's still winning and he can't stand it. She's still winning and he can't stand it. His goal was to get her page demonetized, but he wanted to get her page demonetized so she could be homeless on the street. So when he sees her lovers giving her money through stars, through buy me a coffee, I wouldn't be surprised if this man don't go and try to report the buy me a coffee link. I wouldn't be surprised if him and his flying monkeys don't go and try to report her buy me a coffee link and say something like, it's not being used what it was intended for, because that's what they tried to do with the GoFundMe. They literally reached out with their jealous asses to the GoFundMe and said, she's getting this money and she's not using it what it was intended for, because they're jealous. They can't stand that she's getting loved on. They absolutely hate it that she's being shown love, because everybody are not flying monkeys for him. Some people see through his shenanigans, okay? And those that see through his shenanigans, if they okay to donate or invest in her future, because that's what they're doing. They're assisting and investing in her future. He can't stand it. His flying monkeys can't stand it, because guess what they want? They want her broken, ruined, broke, busted, and disgusted. They want her on the streets begging. That's what they want. Unfortunately, that's what Justin wants for the mother of his girls. But yet, he will run his lying teeth, his lying tongue to social media and say, I just want to co-parent in peace. The man don't know nothing about peace. That's why he's aging by the hour, okay? That's why when he come out here, sometimes he look all sweaty and clammy, because the man is he's not living in peace himself, okay? He's miserable seeing her happy. He can't stand it when she smiles, when she dances, when she communicates with her friends and hang out with her friends, when she's on live. What is he doing? Stalking her and mad, because she's supposed to be crying and throwing things and breaking things and depressed. But he didn't know he was married to a very resilient individual. Now, some people, they will crack like a boiled egg, okay? They will crack in multiple pieces, but not Korra. Korra is not cracking. That's what he can't stand. She's uncrackable. Can we put in the comments, hashtag uncrackable, unfreaking crackable. He wants her to crack. She's uncrackable. That's why he's mad. He's the one stalking her. She's not stalking him. She's not watching every last one of his lives. She wants that man to just move on. Parent your children in peace and move on. Go and get another relationship and move on. You guys, this is not Justin's first rodeo. A lot of people may think it is, but he had a wife named Sarah. Sarah got so far away from him that it is almost impossible to find things on her, even though I'm still trying, you guys. I haven't given up on that. Don't think I have. I'm still trying. But that woman wanted nothing to do with Justin, even though he lied and said that they're still friends. That woman wants nothing to do with Justin, okay? Even after that marriage fell, he got into a marriage with Korra. That marriage fell. He's had different girlfriends since then, and they left him. If he was such a good fucking husband, like he said, right? If he was such a good fucking husband, why is everybody leaving him? They're leaving him. It's not the other way around, okay? She's uncrackable, absolutely. And that's what he can't stand. And when he says things like, oh, she just want me to commit suicide. She just want me to off myself. And I was thinking about doing it at one time, and she just wants me gone. No, that's what he wants, because he can't stand living with himself knowing that he failed. He failed. Just the mere fact that she's still smiling and moving on, that's failure to him. He looks at that as failure. But he didn't fail just one time. He failed the first marriage. He failed the second marriage. And every relationship in between, he's failed. Yes, Korra beat him at his own game. And he can't stand it. He can't stand it. He called himself bringing an immigrant over to the United States, and she is smarter than him, okay? She's smarter than him, and he can't stand it. So what does he do? Try to degrade her, pretend like she came from the lowest form. You know, oh, she's broke. They're not intelligent. They're dumb. They're this, and I'm just so smart, and all my degrees, and my doctorate degree is bigger than your nursing degree. But he's broke. He is. So that's why, he'll still ask for money, which is fine. Let his supporters support him, right? We're not worried about that. But they shouldn't be worried about how Korra supporters support her. Even the people that's under his comments, that's commenting on her getting money from her supporters, they're jealous too. They're jealous too. Because why should they even care? If they're not donating to the fund, why should they even care? She's getting all that money. All she does is beg. They're jealous. Every last one of them that says all she does is beg, they're jealous. Jealous. Okay? They jealous of an immigrant woman that migrated to the United States. He says he's immigrated her here. Well, she's here now. She's here now. And she's doing well for herself in California. In California. Divorcing a narcissist. Again, I want to play this video one more time because I want the people in the back to hear this. I really do.
When you are divorcing a narcissist, get ready for the smear campaign of your life against you. The narcissist is hurt. Their ego is hurt that you would want a divorce, or even if they said they wanted the divorce, they're still hurt that you're going along with it. And in narcissist words, they want to see you rot on the street. They want you homeless, jobless, and without custody of your own children. So they will do anything to ruin your reputation within your community, within your circle of friends, within your own family, and they will make sure that all of those relationships die so that you are left alone, without money, without children, without support. They do this by exaggerating information about you or purely making up lies about you. They do not care who they hurt in the process because all a narcissist wants is to retaliate against you. So get
ready. So get ready for the ride of your life. I'm going to read some of you guys' comments. Let me start with those that sent with super chats. IB Info says, when are we doing the next class? We are doing the next class next Wednesday. I will put the information out in a minute, IB, if you're still in here. Vanita, oh, thank you, IB, thank you for the $20. I don't even know what STK stands for, but whatever it is, thank you so very much. Vanita says he wronged her and he hurt, mad, and bitter, and she came out on top and she's fighting. She will win at the end. You got that right, Vanita. She will. And let me tell you something. When I say she will win at the end, I'm not necessarily saying that she's going to win everything that she goes in court for, right? But winning is she coming out with a smile on her face and she's still able to be her, right? And she has her civil rights back, right? That's still a win. Even if she doesn't get full legal custody, which, you know, she has a chance, right? But who knows what might be up the judge's ass that day. So who knows if she'll get full legal custody, but she won't lose her children. And for that, the fact that she won't lose, that's a loss for him. He will look at that as a loss for him because he's the one going in there saying, Your Honor, I want full legal, I want full physical, and I don't want her to have no visitation rights at all. I don't want her to have access to the children, medical, school, mental, dental, vision, and anything else. Social media, I don't want her to have access to the kids at all. And I don't want her to be able to take her kids to see her family in Nigeria. He's asking for the most. He will lose. Trust me. Justin will not get any of that bullshit that he asked for. Trust me. Now, he may get, the judge may say, you know what? Since you guys have been acting up on social media, I'm going to limit the social media presence for the children. That may be the absolute only thing that goes through, okay? But best believe, if she can't have the kids on social media, neither will he, okay? So that might be the only thing. But because he's not going to win custody, legal, and physical, because he's not going to win visitations, or her having no visitations whatsoever, her not being able to take her kids outside the country to Nigeria, this man want medical expense paid, this man want flights paid, this man want $10,000 bond, this man is asking the judge for all of this shit, and I'm here to tell you, he will lose. Mark my word. He will lose. And for that, he's going to be mad, and he's going to do it again. He will file another ex parte because one of his weird ass supporters will be like, oh, try this way. Try it this way. And he will do it again. He will continue to hover over her and stalk her page and try to grab other shit to go file in court for. But he will be taking her back to court unless the judge says, cut this bullshit out. You have done enough. And that is what I pray that Korra is asking her attorney to ask the judge to dismiss this frivolous claim with prejudice. Because if he dismissed it with prejudice, Justin Dean would not be able to go back again with that bullshit, okay? Asking for custody and no visitation and all this crap. How many times will you go to court and ask the same thing and get told no? How many times? And get told no. You're not getting full custody. You're not getting physical custody. You're not getting no visitations to the mom. You're not getting that. No. Oh my God. When will enough be enough? Thank you so much, Emily, for becoming a YouTube member. I do appreciate you, love. Thank you, Nair, for the super sticker. The super chat. She said Lisa is here talking trash again. Oh Lord, is Lisa back again, y'all? Lisa, Have you become a faithful supporter now? Where is Lisa? Where is Lisa? Lisa, where are you? Is it the same Lisa that was here yesterday with the bull? Is it the same Lisa? OMG, oh my God, I got a text that said Lisa is back. Okay, what did Lisa say? There goes Lisa. What did Lisa say? Y'all, wait a minute. I don't see it. What did Lisa say? Hold on, let me see. Somebody sent me something. Let me see what Lisa done said. What have Lisa said? I don't see it, you guys. I don't see what Lisa said. Well, anyway, Lisa, if you have something to say, if you want me to drop the link, I will drop it for you if you want to come on here and speak. I don't see it. She must have been back very, very far because I'm looking all the way back and I don't see Lisa. I see you guys mentioning Lisa. How did I miss Lisa? How did I miss Lisa? Let me see. Lisa, what did Lisa say, you guys? Hold on. Here she go. Lisa said there was no abuse. It was proven in court, or they would have not given his girls back to him. Trying to tell the truth for once, it might set you free. That is not true. They never went to court for her restraining order. It was dropped when they went to mediation, Lisa. Did you not know that? Lisa, did you not know that? No abuse was not proven in court. They dropped the restraining order in mediation. Did Lisa not know that? Did anybody tell Lisa that it was never proven in court that there was abuse? That there was no abuse? They dropped that restraining order. It was never. Listen, we heard the abuse. We heard Justin Wade Dean call her all type of names in front of her children. That's abuse right there. I don't give a hoot why he say he did it, because he told us 15 different reasons of why he did it. We don't care why he did it. The fact that his children were right there and he didn't give a flip. He is an abuser. The fact that this man said, I will call you a B, a C, a H, and a W until in front of my girls until they are 18 years old, equates to abuse. It is abuse. That's abuse. Just like being called 13 Bs, it's abuse, period. I don't care how you want to put the icing on it or take the icing off. It's abuse. Okay? She said this case needs to be stopped now, not the next 18 years. Justin will never get full custody. He will not get full custody. She said, I'm not sure why is Brian telling him that. I don't know who Brian is, but whoever's telling him he'll get full custody is lying to him. Yeah, somebody said the judge is going to see how evil he is. The judge is actually going to look at how many times this man has attempted to get custody of the kids and failed, okay? The judge is going to be like, you again? You back again with the same old fraganaga bull? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You again? So listen, Justin will not get custody. Justin has to prove Korra is unfit. What has he done to prove her as unfit? Please do explain. Do explain. Lisa, if you're in here, explain how Justin has proven Korra to be unfit. He can't. She's not unfit. He can't. No matter how much his flying monkeys want to come around here and say, oh, she did this and she did that and she put the kids online and she did this and she did that. Prove that she's unfit. Prove that she does not deserve to be a mother in the United States. Prove that. Naomi said, Lisa really loves us. What she comes over here for lessons. Enjoy the education you get here. You give her. She enjoys the education. Well, she must. She must. She must enjoy the education because she's over here every day. She listens to every live and she graced my platform with the comments. Put the video up or more of him saying it. Educate. Saying which one, Yvonne? Saying which one? Tell me. Oh, put the video up of him saying that I will call her names until my kid's 18. Let me go get it. Let me go get it. In the meantime, let me read this to you. A narcissist prayer. This is what a narcissist prayer is. That didn't happen. And if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, that's not my fault. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it. That's the narcissist prayer. Blame the victim. That's what they do. That didn't happen. And if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, that's not my fault. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it. Yeah, that's a narcissist prayer. Let me find a video of him saying, I'll call you all these names until the kids turn 18 years old. I'll call you all these names. It doesn't matter to me. Let me find it amongst all my videos. Amongst all my videos, let me find the one where he called her all these derogatory names and came out here and tried to use excuse after excuse after excuse of the reason why he did it. I did it because she did this to me. She deserved it. That's what they do. They tell themselves, I did it. Listen, like the narcissist prayer. Let me put the narcissist prayer up for you guys. And he wants to make excuses. Well, the reason why he did this is because this. She did the most despicable thing to me ever. She did the most despicable things to me ever. And that's why I called her all those names. And that was the one time only in life that I call her those names. You want to know why he says that? Because that's the only time he got caught on tape. And then he'll try to tell you, oh, I was provoked. I would have never done that had she not provoked me. Had she not provoked me, she set me up, you guys. She set me up. She put the camera up and then she tormented me. She made me do it. I didn't want to do it. She made me do it. It's her fault. That didn't happen, is what he'll say. And if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, it's not my fault. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it. That's a narcissist prayer. They never want to take ownership of what they did on their own. Let me show you guys this video. Hold on a second. Let me grab it. It's downloading right now. He is very lucky that Korra comes from a Christian family. If it was the typical African, he not been saying anything by now. Let's listen to this. I don't know if this is the clip version or not. I may have to stop it after a while. Let's see if this is the clip version. I'm not sure.
Whoever has custody of the kids at the moment the divorce is filed has custody of the kids until you go before a judge. That's why I would think.
Now, do you even see how he's lying to her? That tells you right there the manipulation she had to go through with this man. This man literally just told her, whoever had custody of the kids at the time of divorce, that's who gets the kids. If they both have custody of the kids, then how in the world do you do that? That's called gaslighting, you guys. And tomorrow, maybe we'll talk about gaslighting, okay? That's called gaslighting. He just gaslighted her. He literally just gaslighted her, okay? I want you to hear what he just said again. Now, I know all the Americans here are probably saying, what did that man just say? Some of the people that don't live here in America probably feel like this is true. It's not. He lied to her, you guys. He lied to his wife, the mother of his children, and told her this fraggle bull. Listen to it again. Listen to this lie.
Whoever has custody of the kids at the moment the divorce is filed has custody of the kids until you go before a judge. That's why I was going to get a restraining order at Korra, to make sure that I really with breastfeeding. Just I'm for 2 days just so you can outdoor while no. I'm saying this now.
Everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, people,
hold on, let me see. I'm not sure if
please do subscribe. He said that they love for their wife.
Let me see.
He said, Korra.
Oh Lord, let me just get the part because I think this I didn't know if this was the long version or not. Let me just give you guys the part where he actually said, I'll call her this for every day of my life. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on. I know it's in here. I'll call her this, and this every day until the kids turn 18 years old. Let me see if I can get this short snippet. Let me just put it back up there. Maybe I can fast forward it. Hold on. Let's go back to it.
Say everything.
Oh. Oh.
Thank you, my people. Please help me to share this video. Let this video go at Osman. Because
why did she cut that part off?
Now, progress. Now this just the DB.
I wish she would not have cut that part off. I know I have it, but I just have to find it. I know I took it and I cut that part off. Unless one of you guys want to send it to me with just that part on it in my inbox right quick, that would be great. If not, I'm gonna have to figure out what I did with it. I know I have it with just that part. I don't want the whole thing, the whole shebang. I just want the part where he says, I will call you a B, a C, a D, a W. I will call you all these names until the kids are 18 years old. Wait a minute, Lisa's still here? Somebody said, are you still here, Lisa? Let me see. Let me know once you sent it to me. Just that part. I don't want the whole thing. He would explain all that to the same judge. He lost weight over what he started. Well, Korra was right when she said, you are a fishing man. You just fight. Yep, she did say that. You just want to fight. Fight. That's all you want to do is fight. That's all you want to do is just fight. Everything is a fight. He says, no, it's not. Yes, it is. Fight. That's all you want to do. You can tell the man is jealous. That's why he comes on here and run and say things like, oh, she doesn't live in a mansion. Why would he even care? Why would he even say things like that? Oh, she doesn't live in a mansion now. I live in a mansion. He wants to compete against her. Imagine a man. Oh, my God. It has to be the most. Oh, my God. Turn off of them all. You want to compete against your ex, a woman. A man wanting to compete. He wants to compete against her. That's why he keep coming out here like, oh, I reached 5,500, you guys. I'm at 5,600 now. I'll be at 5,800 tomorrow. It's a competition. Lord forbid if he ever gets to 70,000. Oh, my God. Which, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But he will throw it in her face. Oh, I got to 70,000. That means people love me too. I want to be loved. And that's why he says things like, I just don't see why they still support her. Haven't I done enough? Haven't I smeared her name enough? Why do they still love her? I've told them all type of bad things about her. They shouldn't be loving on her. They should actually dislike her. Because he actually thinks going out and defaming her name is going to make people dislike her. Do he not know that there are some smart people out here that can read through that bull crap? Everybody's not going to jump on your bandwagon. Everybody's not going to be as dumb as you are. Some people are going to think for themselves, and they're going to peel back the onion, and they're going to look at things carefully, and they're going to say, wait a minute. This man literally just a minute of coming out here and smearing her name because he was afraid that she was going to smear his name first. He said it out of his own mouth, you guys. Why did I come out here with my business? Because I wanted to do it first. I was told to do it first. I needed to smear her name before she told people what really went on in relationship and smeared my name. It's called Hollywood 101. That's why I came out and defamed her, because I wanted to turn people against her. That's what he wanted to do. That was his goal. He wanted to turn people against Korra for his gain. Exactly. She said, I've never seen such a childish adult male. Exactly. He's not a man. He's an excuse for a man, is what Yvonne says. He's protecting Crystal. Yeah, you want to know why I believe he's protecting Crystal? Because I believe Crystal is not loyal, and Crystal will tell whatever she knows, even if it incriminates her. I believe Crystal knows way more than we know that she knows. And I believe he knows that Crystal will come out and tell. Crystal will reveal. If Crystal gets in trouble, trust me when I tell you, Justin is going down too, because Crystal is not going to go down by herself. You guys cannot forget that or even think that that's possible for one moment. Crystal would not go down by herself. She will sing like a canary. If Korra TRO was not dropped, he would have been out of sight. Possibly. Now, I'm not sure who was informing her at the time, but I do believe that she should not have dropped it. But however, you cannot cry over spoiled milk, okay? Spilled milk, spoiled milk, no. It's now, what do you do now? What do you do now? Stop sparing him. That's what she should do now. Stop sparing him. Did anybody send me that video in my inbox of just that clip of the part where he says, I'll call you that until you're 18 years old? Did anybody send it to me? Just that small clip of him saying, I will call you that until the kids are 18 years old. I know I had it, I just don't see it right now. I'm looking through my videos. I must have mixed it up with another video because I do not see it. However, you guys, when y'all send me that one, I will play it. But Justin is the one started this, but yet he wants to say, she started this smear campaign. I've been quiet for 2 years. I haven't said anything for 2 years. She started it. It's her fault. It's her fault. It's her fault. It's all her fault. It's her fault. She did it, not me. She's to blame, not me. He wants to be looked at as the victim. And guess what? I do believe he got about 10 or maybe 12 strong supporters on his page that tells him that he's the victim. They're either illiterate or, like I said yesterday, racist. Okay? Illiterate or racist. That's it. That's all. More people under his page calls out his bullshit. Now, if you don't believe me, just go up there, under there and look. More people actually calls out his bull. More people does, okay? Did somebody just send it to me? Let me see. Hold on. Let me check my inbox. If not, I'm going to end this live right quick. Let me just see if somebody just sent it to me. You guys are phenomenal. I knew you would. Hold on 1 second. Let me get it up. Y'all are amazing. Hold on. Y'all are absolutely amazing. I got it, honey. I got it. Thank you so much. Let me play it. Let me put it up here and play it. Hold on. He needs to be reminded of this. Then he tried to come out here and make an excuse. Well, the only reason why he said that was, the only reason why I said that was because she had just slept with 25 people and she hurt my feelings. She slept with all these people and it just bothered me so bad. And I was hurt. Like you said yesterday, I was hurt. I was hurt. I was hurt. Just because you hurt don't give you the reason to make up lies on people. Just because you're hurt. Who does that? Just because you're hurt don't give you the reason to lie. Why is Facebook tripping? Okay, hold on. All right, thank you. And 2 people that sent it now. Hold on, let me open this one up now. Thank you so much, you guys. I don't know if y'all want me to call your name, so I won't. I won't, but I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm opening it up now. Hold on, I just don't want to show. I don't want to show where you sent it to me at, so let me do it like this. I don't want to show your name because I don't want anybody coming after you, boo. I'm going to show this.
In front of my kids, because you regret these children. You didn't even look at that one.
Hold on.
I held that one for the first half hour of their life.
You can't do that. You can't call me that in front of my kids.
I will call you a fucking whore in front of my kids until they're 18 years old. Because that's what you fucking know.
So, and what? I don't understand how people can actually think for a moment that that's not abuse. How can people think for a moment that that is not abuse? Did y'all hear that? Listen again. Listen again. Let me know if y'all heard that. Let me know if you heard that, okay? Let me know.
In front of my kids.
You're a in front of my kids because you regret these children. You didn't even look at that one. I held that one for the first half hour of their life.
You can't do that. You can't call me that in front of my kids.
I will call you a fucking whore in front of my kids until they're 18 years old. Because that's what you fucking know.
But yet he wants people to think that he's the victim. So Lisa, if you're there, explain this. Explain how this innocent man, good, great, awesome, freaking fucking good father, how can he say something like this to the mother of his children in front of the kids and saying he'll do it until they're 18? And I believe him. I believe he's still doing it. I believe that he is trying to groom the girls to not like Korra. I believe he tells them things and it will come out eventually. But let's listen to it again.
In front of my kids.
You're in front of my kids because you regret these children. You didn't even look at that one. I held that one for the first half hour of their life.
And see, you know, by him saying you regret these children, he tries to throw guilt on her. He wants to put a guilt trip on her because that's what narcissists do. They want to guilt trip you into thinking that you're the wrong, you're the bad person. They try to guilt trip you. You didn't even look at that one. Who says you didn't look at your child after your baby was born? And she probably was exhausted as hell. You didn't even look at that one. Imagine that. You didn't even look at that one.
In front of my kids.
You're in front of my kids because you regret these children. You didn't even look at that one. I held that one for the first half hour of their life.
You can't do that. You can't call me that in front of my kids.
I will call you a fucking whore in front of my kids until they're 18 years old. Because that's what you fucking know.
And June is right there, you guys. Junie is right there. That is abuse to her and to Junie. That is child abuse. Junie was right there, you guys. Right by his leg. She was right there. I'm sure she didn't heard worse, but she was right there. That is abuse to her and also child abuse.
In front of my kids.
You're in front of my kids
because you regret these children. You didn't even look at that one. I held that one for the first half hour of their life.
You can't do that. You can't call me that in front of my kids.
I will call you a fucking horse in front of my kids until they're 18 years old. Because that's what you're talking about.
This man was horrible. You hear me? That's horrible to know that she lived in those conditions. Justin Wade Dean needs to be canceled. That's horrible. The things that he would say to her and said, I would do it in front of my kids until they are 18 years old, because that is what you are. But yet he wants people to believe he was a effing good husband. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I guarantee you she got worse than this. I don't even know if he was drunk on this particular day, right? But can you imagine him being drunk? If he said all these things to her on this day in front of her children, I guarantee you he said worse before. So Lisa, when you say abuse was, they proved that it was no abuse in court, you are a liar. Because if they heard this, the judge would definitely say, yes, abuse was going on, baby. You best to believe it was. And it's still going on now. He abused the child and Korra in this video alone.
In front of my kids.
You're in front of my kids because you regret these children. You didn't even look at that one. I held that one for the first half hour of their life.
You can't do that. You can't call me that in front of my kids.
I will call you a fucking horse in front of my.
And see, let me tell you something. Korra was so mild with him. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't call me that in front of my kids. Now, y'all already know. I know some of y'all down there probably like, oh, yeah, she was very mild and patient with him. Because, honey, the whole room would have been turned upside down. Y'all already know that. The whole room would have been turned upside down. Okay? The whole room would have been turned upside down. We both would have been going to jail that day. Okay?
In front of my kids.
You're in front of my kids because you regret these children. You didn't even look at that one. I held that one for the first half hour of their life.
You can't do that. You can't call me that in front of my kids.
I will call you a fucking horse in front of my kids until they're 18 years old. Because that's what you.
Do you hear the baby voice in the background, though? The baby voice in the background and the fact that she's not crying says what? She's used to it. She's heard it before. Most kids, if they hear their parents raising their voice like that, they will start crying. But the fact that Junie is just having a little small conversation by herself or whatever, you still hear her talking in the background. She's not crying. She's not saying, Daddy, stop. Mommy, stop. She's used to this. This is normal for Junie. She's heard him say things like this and probably worse. This is normal for her, which is sad. That is sad that this baby is not even crying. That this baby is not saying, stop, Daddy, don't say that. Daddy, no, don't say that. No, she's used to this. Look what he's done to this baby. He's desensitized her to this bull crap. She's heard her father say things like this before. It's normal to her.
You're in front of my kids because you regret these children. You didn't even look at that one. I held that one for the first half hour of their life.
You can't do that. You can't call me that in front of my kids.
I will call you a fucking horse in front of my kids until they're 18 years old. Because that's what you're talking about.
Now, I'm going to tell you, I believe that this one video right here will seal the deal for Korra. I really do. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. I think this one video will seal the deal for her. The judge will actually see through this so-called doctor by listening to this one video. He can't say, oh, they set me up. They hit a camera and then she pushed my buttons. We didn't hear her pushing no buttons. Huh? She pushed my buttons and made me do it. That's what he says. That's what narcissists say. She made me do that. It's her fault that I cussed her out. It's her fault that I called her all these names. She made me do it. Now, do you know that he actually said the reason why he did that because she just told him that the kids may not be his. But the thing is, the baby was already born. Listen, the baby was already born. This the same day he was talking about getting who's supposed to have custody of the children. This is when he came and took the kid from her. But yet he said she told him the baby may not be his. He said that, you guys.
In front of my kids.
You're in front of my kids because you regret these children. You didn't even look at that one. I held that one for the first half hour of their life.
You can't do.
When he says, I held that one for the first half hour of her life, he's talking about Athena, because you know he wouldn't give the baby to her. He wouldn't even give the baby to her.
In front of my kids.
You're in front of my kids because you regret these children. You didn't even look at that one. I held that one for the first half hour of their life.
You can't do that. You can't call me that in front of my kids.
I will call you a fucking horse in front of my kids until they're 18 years old. Because that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, you guys. That's Justin Wade Dean right there, okay? That is the real Justin Wade Dean. She does sound so humble. Somebody said Korra sounds so humble. Korra sounds so relaxed. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. She said, I'm more in the one video when he left June outside in the cold with wild animals. Yes, I've gotten that video too. I don't have it on me right now, but yes, I've heard it. Thank you, UJ, for that super sticker, babe. I appreciate you, love. Yeah, so this is the real Justin Dean. That's him, you guys. That is the real Justin Dean. So when he wants people to think that he's been such an amazing father, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Who can he convince? People like us will listen to that and say, come again, that ain't it. It's not it. Try again. Lachey, thank you so much for the 3 coffees. You are amazing. Now, I don't know if the people were here earlier, but let me go ahead and thank Ann Austin again for 5 coffees. You are phenomenal, queen. And thank you, Nicole, for 5 coffees as well. Just in case you didn't hear your name earlier today when I did that live. You guys have to go back and listen to my live that I did earlier about the white couple that adopted 5 black children for slavery, honey. Y'all need to make sure y'all catch that video that I did earlier, okay? Please go and listen to that video that I did earlier because this stuff is still going on in America today. A white couple was arrested for trying to adopt 5 black kids for the purpose of forced labor, trafficking, and I don't know what else, honey. Yeah, they thought they was about to get some free labor. Y'all need to go and watch that video, okay? Wait a minute, did Lisa come back? Because I still see people talking to Lisa. It says, Lisa, did the video put you in a coma after listening to it? Lisa is probably saying, hey, I heard my daddy say that to my mom, so it's normal. Because people that agree with stuff like this, they've seen this in their own homes. Maybe they're experiencing it with their relationship, or they've seen their father, heard their father talk to their mom like that, and they just don't know it's abuse. Or maybe they know and they just racist. You understand what I'm saying? They think that black people deserve to be treated like this. She said, Amora, what did you think of what Summer wrote? Girl, Summer wrote too much. That's what I thought. I thought it was too much. Y'all want me to read it? Let me read it right quick. It was a lot, Naomi. It was a lot, girl. What was Summer talking about? Did anybody read it? Y'all, let me read what Summer wrote. And Naomi thinks that it's some good information in here. Now, I don't know if she is. I didn't read the whole thing. I thought it was too much to read. But I'm going to read what Summer wrote. Because they say Summer has been throwing little subliminals here and there. But let's read this long ass message that Summer wrote 2 days ago, okay? She says, I'm the kind of woman that looks exactly how I am feeling. I am my best self when I feel peace and is grounded. I heal from my misfortunes or illness in my sleep. So I have to spend extra time resting and cleansing in order for me to create and feel like my best self. A clean house and spirit is priority. Because of this, I am so sensitive to negative energy and people. I feel and perform my best when I'm alone or in collaboration with a like-minded partner. I simply do not feed off the public or seek validation. Funny thing is, I have no problem at all with attracting a crowd. I've experienced many different stages in my life, and out of all of them, I love this version of myself the most. I've worked so hard, diligently, and silently since the age of 16, walking a mile through the graveyard every day to make it work consistently. 10 years later, I'm walking the runway and I'm not even sure if I love this. Maybe I just don't like to be categorized or put up against anyone else. Ooh. I understand that people who hide themselves may think that my interests are for views, attention, and popular opinion, but it's for my inner child. I am the same person in an empty room times 10 and before social media even happened. I was a very special and expressive kid. I haven't changed much since a young girl, but my mind has changed. I'm free to express myself and turn my natural gift into learning skills and trades. No one can tell me that I can't because it's what I'm called to do. What came off as odd to my peers growing up was my expansive vocabulary, thoughts, and opinions at an early age and being attached to my elders since I only felt like I could learn something from them. I don't recall being inspired by any of the other kids, LOL. What excited my friends didn't excite me. I was different and I knew that. I just wanted to craft something. I was reminded every day that I'll be great and do well. I also have anxiety and I don't like to be bothered much, but I can hold a conversation with anyone for hours, and I mean anyone. I cannot fake a way of being for the public, and so I've isolated myself from people who do, whether it was a lover or friend. I only want to make the public smile and my family proud of being my true self. The mind of an artist, not a follower. It's offensive to me when people try to categorize or label me since I'm always looking to do more, learn more, and into all kinds of things from fashion to political science, not drama. And she emphasized it, not drama. It's impossible to put me in a box. I just won't fit. But anyway, smile, walk slowly, pause at the X. Yes, good. So, do you think that she was saying something for him? It was long. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, Lachey, girl, you're going to be my best friend. Lachey says, you're very welcome for the coffee. And please see to that Nancy or Korra get that video so that it will make her case that much stronger. Thank you so much, Lachey. Yes, they absolutely have that video. I'm sure they do. Ooh, you know why they have to have the video? Is because she recorded the video in her home. It was recorded in her home. She said, wow, that's a lot to read. Yeah, it is a lot to read. Look at it. I don't know too many people that put, posts up this long because who really reads them? That's a lot, right? But she's trying, in my opinion, I believe she's trying to say that, one word in here, she said, let me go back to it. She says, I cannot fake a way of being for the public. And so I've isolated myself from people who do, whether it was a lover or a friend. I think she's calling out Justin right there. She says, I cannot fake a way of being for the public. And so I've isolated myself from people who do, whether it was a lover or friend. They fake a way of being for the public. Lord Jesus. I do think that she was calling him out. And she was calling him out when she says, the mind of an artist, not a follower. She said, I am a mind of an artist. I have a mind of an artist, not a follower. It's offensive to me when people try to categorize or label me, since I'm always looking to do more, learn more, and into all kind of things from fashion to political science, not drama. And it's impossible to put me in a box. I just won't fit. Now, you know what? There, I was not going to even say anything. Y'all know y'all wrong. Y'all know y'all wrong for that. To each his own. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. I'm not going to entertain y'all. I am not even going to read your comments. Not out loud. You know you need to quit, girl. But she basically said, and then she put in there also something about she's not going to compete against others. Let me see what she said. She wasn't going to compete against others. I think that's what Justin wanted her to do, to compete against Korra. And she's like, I ain't competing against Korra. Get somebody else to do it. I think Justin wants all the little black women that he dates to compete against Korra. Let me tell you what Justin wants, guys. Let me take this down, because y'all up here talking about her. We ain't going to talk about Summer over here. But listen, unless Summer come for the wrong thing, okay? He wanted Summer to compete, just like he's going to want every black woman that he dates to compete against Korra, to try to make it seem like he upgraded. He wants to feel like he upgraded, you guys. I upgraded. That's why he will probably go back and get him another African girl, okay? Korra, but Summer was from Mississippi. She wasn't, she's African American, but she is not an immigrant. So she knows a little bit too much about the law for Justin's liking, okay? And she was in the military, you know what I mean? She know a little bit too much about American law, okay? So he probably like, oh yeah, no, this ain't gonna be no long term, because she knows too much about the American law. I need someone that's oblivious to how things are done in America. And that's why he cheated on her with an 18-year-old Brazilian girl, because he's like, oh, I need to get them younger and less native, okay? Yes, he wants someone that's basically just think being in America is an amazing, amazing thing. Not saying that Korra doesn't appreciate being in America or did not appreciate coming to America, but just like Korra said in one of her videos that I saw earlier, it's some people in Nigeria that are living better than some of these Americans, right? And that never want to go to America. She said, Amore, can you post the divorce documents from his first marriage? I'm still looking for them, Rosa. I am still looking for them. I looked on the 2 sites today. I got to keep going. I don't know if this man really got a divorce in Oregon. She may have left and divorced him in Alaska. So maybe I need to look there, because I did not see a divorce in Oregon for them. But I'll look again. I'm going to keep looking. She said Dustbin really wanted her to do content. Oh, he wanted her to do content. Oh yeah, he want him a slave horse. He wants to drive somebody so he can be like, I made you. Lord, they just don't know. She said Brazilian girl would have taken his only and dumped him. Oh, she would have came to America and dumped him eventually. She would have jumped on the bandwagon and dumped him eventually. I don't know. Do you think that he would treat a Brazilian woman like he treated Korra? Or do you think that he would have been less abusive? Tell me. She said, I saw Sarah Hatchet associated with him when I searched online. Yeah, That's the name, Fee. That is her ex. I mean, that's his ex, but I'm looking for those divorce papers though. She said, "Oh Lord, are y'all sure he was divorced? Did she check or did she take his word?" I haven't seen any divorce papers. She said, "More, he was upset she changed the account that week before giving birth." Yes, I did hear that. I did hear that he was upset that he no longer had access to her money. And he was more than upset. He was furious, baby, furious. Peggy said she dumped him and didn't come to America. So let me ask you, those Brazilian girls are streetwise. Oh, okay. So did the Brazilian lady, her doctor, and she thought she had it made in America? Nah. I think a lot of people hear the word doctor. That's why he uses it now. I think a lot of people hear doctor, and that's how he gets dates, if you ask me. I believe that's how he gets dates. She said, ask Kim about the divorce. She knew the family. Yeah, I'll have to call Kim tomorrow. I don't think he knows how to treat any women. Narcissists don't. Narcissists think about who? Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. That's what they think about. Me, 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 me. It's about 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 me. They think of themselves. They are very selfish, self-centered. Oh, woe is me. Victim this, victim that. They get on my nerves. Ugh. I'm like, goodness, who can survive with a narcissist? I met this lady that told me that she had been married to a narcissist for over 30 years. Now, I am here to tell you, if you are married or if you are with a narcissist, it is, especially if you're with them for a long time, it is likely that narcissism in them will rub off on you. So you need to be careful. That's why you need thorough, treatment after you leave a narcissist, because that shit will rub off on you. Okay, you will start acting like them, thinking like them, being selfish like them. You know what I mean? Unappreciative like them. A narcissist will rub off on you if you stay. She said, "I have a picture of Sarah and Justin." Yeah, I got that picture, Super Leo. I got that one. You hear me? Talk about said 5 black babies. Oh yeah. 5 black babies. Did you see the story? Yes, y'all got to go see the story I did earlier today. 5 black babies range from the age of 6 to 16. They enslaved those children. Sure did. All 5 of them with their disgusting selves. Thank you, I am Glenn, for real, for the 5 coffees, girl. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Y'all know I love coffees. I love, 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 love coffees. Thank you guys for the membership. Thank you guys for the support. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. Y'all make me want to keep coming out here. Now, I have a question for y'all. Now, I know some of y'all don't live here in America, and it's okay. But I'm already doing somewhat of 2 shows a day, around noon. I don't do it every day around noon, but around noon and at between 7 and 7:30 Central Time. Y'all, I sometimes don't sleep late, right? At night. So sometimes I'll be up. Who would like for me to come do an after dark show? Like, maybe an hour, like after everybody goes to sleep. Anybody? Let me know in the comments. If it don't even have to be a large crowd, but maybe, if I get enough people, maybe 30 to 50 would be good enough. I will come and you just have a conversation, girl talk, and it don't have to just be girl talk, but just a small conversation. She said, "Amore, we may need to take a flight." You talking about the West Virginia, girl? We might have to, girl. We might have to do that. We may have to go to West Virginia and sit in court and find out what the hell was wrong. You hear me? It's some bloggers that do that. They will show up in court and find out everything, okay? Now, I may have to fly to West Virginia to find out why the hell did this 62 and 63-year-old white couple think that it was okay to adopt 5 children for the purpose of slavery? Okay, slavery. And then had the audacity to tell the courts that they were homeschooling these kids while locking them up in a shed. Honey, don't play with me. Yeah, I may have to go to court, honey, and find out what's really going on, because I want to know the size they liked it. What in the hell was their excuse? She said, Amore, can you please pray for my family? My dad passed away yesterday. Oh my God, Angie, I am so sorry to hear that about your father. I definitely will pray, and I ask everybody else in the comments, please pray for Angie. Let me highlight her name so you guys can see her last name as well. Pray for her father. Pray for healing right now in the name of Jesus. Pray for comfort. Pray for peace. Pray for healing most of all. I am so sorry to hear about your father passing away. So sorry to hear about that. I pray for comfort, and my condolences is with you. She says, I'm in for girl talk. Ooh, okay, I see y'all. I work out of a school board. I'm off this summer. I can be a night out. LOL, I'm in. Oh, look at y'all. So maybe an hour, not long now. I can't come on and do no 3, 4, 5 hours in the night. Now my husband will be mad at me. But sometimes when I get off live, he's in there snoring or whatever. I might go in there and play with him or whatever for a little bit. And then I'm up, you guys. I be up for a few hours, and I be like, So I might just do that when the house is very, very quiet after I did my wifely duties or whatever. I might come in here and just have a little small talk with you guys. You know what I mean? Just a little something small, you know. Just something little small. Yes, I can only imagine, Angie. Listen, when your daddy is gone, I know it hurts, baby. I know it hurts. Especially coming from a woman. I know it hurts. She said, we can have a giggle session. Oh, yes, we can have a giggle session. And learn a little things. You know, I think us older women, like me and Cutesy, like you, Cutesy, and myself, and Rachel, you and a few others of us, we can teach our younger women things. You know what I'm saying? We can definitely teach them things because we've been through things and we've gotten through things, right? So we can, when you know better, you do better. And we can teach our younger ladies things that they may not be, you know, they may not have experienced yet. You know what I mean? Or they may be currently going through. Because there's a lot of people that's going through things that they won't even come out and say that they're going through it, and they may be suffering in silence. But we can empower them to come out of that. You know what I mean? Prepare them for what is to come. So we can definitely do that. Thank y'all so much for giving Angie the love and comfort that she needs right now, you guys, and the prayers. Thank y'all for being so considerate. I love it. I love it. I love it. And compassionate. She said the adoption agency had to be involved. How did they not get suspicious of a white family adopting Black kids? So the adoption agency is under investigation. That is a good question, Cheryl. They are under investigation because you would think an older couple, I mean, these are old people. Now, you know, younger people, if they were in their 30s or whatever, you know, okay. But you got 2 individuals in their 60s adopting 5 Black kids. What do you think they was going to adopt them for? They in their 60s adopting 5 Black kids from the age of 6 all the way to 16. Yeah, okay. It should have been suspicious. It definitely should have been suspicious. I'm 51 and I'm not about to run around with no 6-year-old in my house saying, stop, calm down, stop making so much noise, put that down. Now my grandkids, they can come for 2 weeks after summer and then they got to go. I can't be no full-time mother right now. Shoot, ain't nobody got time for that. I like to do other things. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I might be different than y'all. Y'all, you know, it's some of y'all may be older than me, maybe even in your 60s, And you might be raising your grandkids or something right now, and y'all may love that, but no, not me. I'm not trying to be in the house with 5 kids at 62 and 63 years old, okay? I'm not trying to do it. So y'all might be in y'all 60s and enjoy running around with kids and homeschooling. And what 62 and 63-year-old is homeschooling kids these days? Come on, guys. Homeschooling, we don't even know the type of homework they do. It ain't what we were taught. We don't know that stuff. We're like, wait a minute, what did your teacher, how did she say do this? You know? So the fact that they're even homeschooling all 5 of those children, yeah, okay, I don't believe it. Not at all. Them kids were not going to school whatsoever. He never abused her. Korra Obedi is a child abuser. You here with biased content speaking bullshit. Dr. Justin Dean deserves justice, and I hope he sues the fuck out of you. Justin Dean can kiss my motherfucking ass. Okay, how about that, Nicole? Go run and tell him that. Go run and tell him that Amora Latrice said he can kiss my MFASS. Okay? All right, Nicole. She must not know about me. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Sorry, y'all have to hear me use my deep cuss words, because honey, I can go there. But anyway, whoever Nicole was, I hope she run back over there and tell him, sue me then. Go ahead, honey. He won't be the first that try. Go right ahead, child. She said, I be Googling kindergarten math. Oh, no, I wouldn't be able to do that. She said, what they teach in school now is not what. She said, I am a man hater. Oh, well, you must be a man, Nicole. You must be the man, Nicole. Are you the man? Am I hating on you, Nicole? Are you the man? Oh my goodness. She talking about something. She said Korra is the abuser. Okay. She said Korra Obedi is a child abuser. Wow. And Justin is just this perfect, nice, calm, loving man. Yeah, okay. Get somebody else to believe that. I bet you the judge won't believe that on August the 19th. What you gonna say when the judge don't believe that bull crap? Nicole, what you gonna say? I thought you supposed to be running back over there and telling them that Amora said kiss her MF and ass. Go over there and hurry up now. Hurry up now before it get dark outside. You need to run over and tell Justin I said sue me and kiss my MF and ass, okay? That part. Anyway. She said, Korra over here, Nicole is over here talking in cursive. In Spanish. No, in Chinese, in Russia. She said, did she not just hear his voice? That was probably Justin or one of his racist supporters. And the fact, well, I don't know. It had to be one of his racist supporters, but then again, I don't know, because the fact that they said, I hope he sue you. I hope he sue you. Well, go right ahead and sue me then. Let him sue me then, girl. Let him sue me. Oh my God, I'm so afraid. I'm so scared, Nicole. I'm shaking in my boots. Can't you hear me shaking? Nicole, I'm so scared. I'm so afraid. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm afraid for my life. She said, Amora, Nicole wants to trigger you to cuss so that YouTube will reduce your ad pay. It's okay, girl. Listen, that's okay, honey. 1 or 2 videos of not having ad play is okay, but honey, I done met my goal for the month, so I do have to thank y'all. I have a goal that I set for myself every month. I've already met that goal. Not saying that more wouldn't be great, but I met my goal. You guys have been amazing. I push myself. I set goals and everything. I don't know if other content creators do that, but they should. They absolutely should. So I've already met my goal, but that's good. Nicole said, we are going to laugh at all you I don't run to no one. I date it as ooh, now Nicole can't write now, y'all. Nicole is illiterate. I believe this might be Justin because Nicole don't know how to write, y'all. She said, we going to laugh at all you. I don't run to no one. I date it as it is. You hate men. You running with this story for money. Oh my God. Well, I'm damn sure ain't doing it for free, Nicole. I'm damn sure not doing this for free. Are you kidding me? I am a blogger. Every story I talk about, I'm doing it for money. Nicole, are you kidding me? Girl, I'm here with your foolishness. I don't come over here for my health. Are you kidding me right now? Silly rabbit. You go over there and work for free. Oh, okay. They just told me who Nicole is. You silly rabbit. Oh, well, you silly rabbit. You a silly rabbit. Silly rabbit. But yeah, Nicole, it's okay, honey. Anyway, I'm about to get off of here, but thank you for subscribing to my page, Nicole. I appreciate that subscription. Thank you. Thank you. Definitely thank you. Don't block them, y'all. Don't block them. Let them talk. No one cares, honey. They move nothing over here, honey. She says, I think he got them all going on everybody's page. When he said her little hottie date, I wondered how much he paid. Wait a minute, what now? When he said he had a hot date, I wonder how much he paid. Girl, I bet you he told somebody he was a doctor and they went out on a date with him and then they saw how he acted and they were like, yeah, I don't want to do it no more. I'm good. Because he went right back to the foolishness. But did y'all see the post that he put on there today and took down because they ate his lunch in them comments? He made a post that was on King Esther's page. Hold on one second. Let me go to King Esther. Let me tell you, man, they ate his lunch. They ate him up so bad in them comments that he took it down. Even his own supporters was like, oh my God, you will never move on. So this is the post he did today, and they forced him to take it down. He said, one thing I've learned in life, a queen can never be a queen when she is seeking validation from the village. When I tell you they roasted him like peanuts, they tore him out the frame in those comments that it made him take down the post. They was like, oh my God, I'm convinced something is wrong with you. You need help. You totally need help. Something is wrong with you. You cannot move on. You cannot not mention her. And some people were like, you just said you wasn't going to mention her no more. Like, what is wrong with you? They got him. They got him so good that he had to go and take the post down. He ran and deleted that post. He was like, oh my goodness, I didn't get what I thought I was going to get out of this post. They tore him to frames. Let me go back to it. Here it goes right here. Here it goes right here. One of the commenters says, when I checked your family tree, it indicates that your immigrant's great-grandfather was imported as slaves with padlocks in their mouth from a village in Portland to America to work in sugarcane plantations. You are an American by slavery. Funny enough, every slave from other villages are more mature and doing better than you. Real men don't look back when they exist from a marriage, when they exit from a marriage. Grow up, mama's boy. Look, you wasted all these years berating and insulting someone who's obviously way ahead of you. She's a queen. She's royal and innovative. She doesn't need validation. She uses the stones thrown at her to build her castle. Ooh! I love that one. Go get a life, sir, because this is not right here. I pray you will find peace sooner than later. And a doctor can't be a real doctor when coming on Facebook degrading your kid's mother for begging, and now you start begging for coffee and GoFundMe. You should be ashamed of yourself, seriously speaking. Heal, heal, heal. You cannot break her because you didn't create her. Work on your mental health, Justin. Years have gone by. You are decompensating by the day. Leave social media and go heal. Stop the bickering and ranting. And then this person says, so what's your problem, mister? This one says, I wonder why all African and Black race is commenting us. He said her majority supporters are Black. No wonder. After you abuse African queen, we all see who you really are. Maybe you thought you could get African girls to abuse and come to America, but turned out she was who she was, strong woman and independent, and you were surprised after you kicked her out looking for you. Instead, she stood up and rise like a real African queen. But that annoys you. But do by the kids. But I think she meant do good by the kids and move on. I'm sure you will not. I think that's what she's saying. Listen, if you go on this page, somebody said, I know someone like you, no matter how old you get, you're still going to talk about her. Even when you're with someone else, you're still going to judge her. It happens when you really love someone so much. When you said June is your favorite month, and that's why you named your daughter June, I understand that too. Take care of your heart. Which kind of man are you? Is really devastating seeing a full-fledged dad keep rotating on one point for 2 years now. Yours is too much. Until people are calling you great dad, a wonder shall never end. Must you write quotes about women? Go to sleep, let peace ring. Anyway, they tore him up. They tore him up today. And guess what he did? He went and deleted it. He deleted it. He probably only had like 2 or 3 people saying, you're so right, Justin Dean. Okay, somebody said, read Lakeisha Q's comment. Okay, hold on. Lakeisha, where you at, baby? Lakeisha Q, where you at? I don't see Lakeisha Q. Hold on. Am I going up too far? All right, well, let me come back down. Let me come back down. Lakeisha, where you at, girl? I see Lakeisha Beavers. I see this one. Hold on. Is it Lakeisha Q? Is that it, y'all? Or more, did Korra realize she could have a bank account? Is that what y'all wanted me to read? Let me know in the comments. She says, no, read her question. This one right here, Rachel? Is this what y'all wanted me to read? Amora, did Korra realize she could have a bank account? Oh, that one, yes, okay. I don't think she realized it at first until Rachel, until Nancy asked her, did she have her own bank account? Someone told me that she said she didn't think that she can have a bank account in America because she wasn't a citizen. Okay, that's what I heard. So she, I don't know if it was her or Nancy, said that he told her because she wasn't an American citizen, she could not have a bank account. But when she found out that she can have her own account and she got one, that's when he grew angry and angrier and just livid. Okay. So that's what I was told, that he told her, he gaslighted and lied to her. You know how that goes. And told her she could not have her own bank account because she was not a U.S. citizen. Okay. So that's why he was probably the one over her bank account because he had her believing she could not get one. Oh, you're welcome. Naomi just confirmed it. She said, yes, that's what he told her. Yep, Naomi just confirmed it. Who is TALON? Anyway, I don't want to get too caught up in the comments and going back and forth with losers or whatever. So I don't know who y'all talking about, the Talon person, whoever. But anyway, you guys, I'm about to hop off right quick. Thank you guys so much for being an amazing audience. Thank you guys. Let me check my coffee link one more time and just make sure I say thank you to everybody. Hold on 1 second. Let me see, did anybody else send me some coffees? Yes, I got a few more coffees. Thank you so much, Misha, for the 5 coffees. Yes, baby, come through, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Diane, thank you, baby. I appreciate you for the coffee. Thank you so very much. Oh, my God. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Oh, my goodness. I am just so honored, so thankful, so grateful. So grateful. So, so grateful. She said, Amor, what is the story with watermelon and chicken to slavery, sis? Okay, wait a minute. What is the story with watermelon and chicken to slavery? Are you mean like black people like watermelon and chicken? But I don't think that has anything to do with slavery. Like, I just think that we like watermelon and chicken. I think they try to say that's what black people would do anything for watermelon and chicken, you know? That's just something that we like, but I don't know how it relates to slavery because they eat just as much chicken as we do. You know, at one time, I used to think that white people didn't eat fried chicken the way they talk about how black people eat fried chicken until I started working at Popeyes, y'all. I worked at Popeyes. I'm like, well, damn, them white people coming in here for this damn chicken. What's up? I thought this was just a black folks food, right? Man, please. They eat that chicken more than we do. So I don't know why they make it seem like black people so obsessed with fried chicken because, honey, everybody love fried chicken. Every race love fried chicken, baby. So I don't know why they equate watermelon. Now, I know I love me some watermelon. Shit. I wish I had some right now while you playing. I wish I had some right now. But I don't know the She said, that's who? Ooh, y'all putting it on the floor, baby. Hold on. Okay. But as far as for slavery, I don't know why they just make it seem like only black people like good night, Lachey. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know why they just think only black people like fried chicken and watermelon. She said fried chicken and watermelon are used in a derogatory way against black people, but I don't know why. They eat fried chicken too, though. Trust me, they love that soul food. They love that soul food. Well, if fried chicken and watermelon only supposed to be for black people, they need to stop eating it and just let us eat it all. I'm really crazy about fried chicken like that myself, but I tab some watermelon. I eat fried chicken, but I don't like the veins, you guys. So I like chicken strips and stuff like that. I'm not real big on, chicken on the bone because I don't like the veins. She said, we already know he's a child. Says that on live. What kind of father put a newborn baby between the crotch for a pacifier and say, I don't have no milk. This is the best. This is the best online. Ooh, crap. He said that? Good Lord. Thank you, Taba. I always jack your name up. Takaba. Is that how you say it? Takaba. 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 Korra can wear that bathing suit and can't. Korra got looks and body. Ooh, yes, she said she showed you. Anyway, good night, y'all. I love y'all so very much. And for those that don't mind my little late night chats, I don't know what time I'm going live. Oh, let me put this out right quick. Next Wednesday, I will be offering that class again. Okay, so tomorrow I will drop the link for you to register again. Now, I do know, and I will contact this person in the inbox. One of the ladies said that they paid and was not issued the link. I will forward the link to you if you're in here, but I'll talk to you in your inbox, okay? She said, Amor, check your phone. Okay, hold on. All right, she told me to check my phone. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not gonna put that information out, but I'll look more into it. Thank you, me. I appreciate it. She says, I'm an hour from the border. You're out. She said, I wish I had someone in the States to send me my favorite cereal and juice. I wish I could take. Somebody said, what is your favorite cereal? Candace, what is your favorite cereal? Where do you live? Oh, you live in Canada. What is your favorite cereal? She said, Cinnabon. They got cereal called Cinnabon? I ain't never heard of it. Have y'all ever heard of a Cinnabon cereal? And Hugs Juice Barrels. That must be in a different country or something. I don't know. But somebody sent Candace some Cinnabon cereal, if you know what that is. She said it's like $5, some Cinnabon cereal. Somebody said it might be Toast Crunch. Is it Toast Crunch? Toasted Crunches? I don't know. I don't think they have Cinnabon cereal here in America. Look at a Cinnabon cereal. I ain't never heard of that, y'all. Hold on. It don't even sound good, but let me look. Cinnabon cereal. I need to just see what it looked like. They actually have a cereal called Cinnabon. What the crap? Oh my God. It's for real ill. They got Cinnabon cereal. OMG. What in the hell does that taste like? They got it at Amazon, you guys, for $11. They actually got some cereal called Cinnabon. Who eats that? Hey, you just taught us some, Candace. Ain't nobody ever heard of that. Mini, she said it's like mini Cinnabons. Is it soft like Cinnabons? Ew. Oh, you eat it with milk? You must be young, Candace, eating all this sweet stuff. She said it's amazing. Oh, wow. Well, it's $11. She said I had it as a child. What? It been out? It's been out? Somebody said it's probably a bunch of sugar. She said, I'm 36. Oh, well, I don't know. Somebody said it's $4.93 at Walmart. It's not that expensive. Amazon is robbing folks with this price. Yeah, it's $11 on this one. Well, it might be 2 boxes. Let me see. Nope, 1 box for $11. God dang, never heard of no box of cereal for $11. Jesus Christ. Well, I would never be eating no Cinnabon cereal. Good Lord, $11 for a box of dang cereal? Mercy, mercy, mercy. Lord, Father God, what is America coming to? Somebody say it's an old cereal more. Oh, Lord. Anyway, I have never heard of Cinnabon. I don't think that I would even like that. Yeah, no, I like a real Cinnabon. The Cinnabons are soft and kind of gooey, and I would, in a cereal? Ugh. She said, I wish the cereal here was that cheap. A box here is $6.99. Yvonne, where you live? $6 for cereal? Oh, Lord Jesus, I wouldn't be eating no cereal. I like Frosted Flakes, you guys. That's what I like. Oh, look, you said it at the same time I said it, Miss BSP. She said, I'll stick to Frosted Flakes. You are just like me, gorgeous. I like my Frosted Flakes, baby. I like my Frosted Flakes. She said, Hugs Juice Barrels. My kids love. People bring it here, sell it for $40. $40 a box? Yeah, dang. For some juice. Oh, Jesus. Somebody said, Candace, send me your address. I'll send it to you. Are y'all on Facebook? Because I know she don't want to give her address out here in front of everybody. But Nair said she got you, girl. She gonna send you some Cinnabon cereal, Candace. How are you gonna get her your address? She said she will send you some Cinnabon. Look at God. You about to get you some Cinnabon cereal, girl. She said, message me. She said her name is Candace Marie on Facebook. Candace Marie. Good night, Diane. See you tomorrow. Deborah said, I love me some corn pops. Not my favorite either. Not my favorite either. Corn pop. I think I ate it when I was little. She said that box better be as big as Texas. Okay, Super Leo for $11. Good Lord, that box better be huge, man. That box better be huge. She said, I have 2 accounts on Facebook, both with my boys' picture on there. She said it is about $10 here in the UK for a box of cereal. Jesus Christ, Lord Jesus. That'll make you stop eating cereal right there. Oh, she said, oh, you live in Canada? She said Newfoundland, Canada. Is on an island with a population of 500,000 people. Never heard of that. Maybe I'll come to Canada one day. You guys will show me around or something. Good night, future royalty. Good night, good night, good night. So you have her information. Before I turn it off, I just want to make sure Candace and Nair have each other information so that she can send her a box of cereal. Cinnabon, expensive Cinnabon cereal. Cinnamon Honey Crunch has me in a chokehold. Oh, you eat that. She says, up in way northern Canada, oh my God, food is more expensive because it's all flown in. Oh, so that's why people paying $10 for a box of cereal. That's crazy. I don't think that there's no box of cereal here in America that's $10. I don't think so. She said, I would comment on a post if you make today. They can find me. Okay, so Nair, Candace said she's gonna leave a comment up under my latest post that I did today so that you can find her on Facebook. Okay. And that way y'all can get in each other's inbox and exchange information, and she can get some of this Cinnabon cereal. Listen, let me say this for a second. They say you ask not, you get not. So it's funny that, Candace, you asked for a box of cereal and now you will be getting one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only saying that to say some people, they don't ask, therefore they don't get. And then when they see you get, they get mad at what you have. You understand what I'm saying? But a closed mouth don't get fed. But I'm glad that you are getting your cereal of choice by someone that's nice enough to buy you a box of cereal. Okay? That's just showing grace. And I pray that, thank you, Diane, for the coffee. Appreciate you, love. And I pray, Nair, that you receive, since you are giving Candace, I pray that you receive something back tenfold, okay, for your generosity. She said Amazon prices are 3 times high. Yeah, no, maybe she won't get it from there. Go somewhere else. Get it. Don't pay. Well, I can't tell you what to pay. But Nair, they're saying that you can go to Walmart and other places and get it for cheaper. So I'm just throwing it out there. But of course, you can get it from wherever you want to. She said, Amor, I can send her some too. Do they have Walmart? It can be delivered to her home. So I don't know if they have a Walmart. Do they have a Walmart in Canada? I don't even know. Do they have a Walmart in Canada? I would think that they do, but then again, they don't have one in Dubai, so. She said, love everyone. So amazing. People, you guys made me cry last night. Aww. Do they have a Walmart where you are, Candace? Good night, Kiva. Good night. I got that email too from you. I may break that down tomorrow. Well, she'll be in the comments, you guys. Y'all can connect in the comments on Facebook, okay? That's right, Yvonne. We're all in this together. All right, you guys. Thank y'all so very much. I'm already 2.5 hours in. I love y'all. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button, and I will talk to y'all. Some of y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all, you know, in a few hours. But the rest of y'all, I will talk to y'all tomorrow around noon, and then I will be back around 7. Okay. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.